Hey guys, Ryan, Tam and little baby Nora here. She's just woken up from a sleep.
We've been travelling for the last 6 months and mainly staying at free campsites along the way.
This week we found ourselves, we're in Rosebud, which is in the Mornington Peninsula. We're camping on the Foreshore Reserve and we're going to answer the question,
is it actually worth paying for a campsite?
We've just been for a pretty great walk.
We got some bagels. I've been obsessed with bagels ever since one of our friends, Soph, made them for us. Thanks Soph.
Grabbed ourselves a coffee and we found our way to, it's like the pier or the jetty that's here. Awesome views, the water looks incredible.
Makes you want to jump in.
Yeah.
We're going to head back to our site now and give you a grand tour.
Yep, see you soon. Well, welcome to our site. This is our plot of land for the next few days.
Yeah, we're going to spend pretty much over a week here, we think, and maybe sneak to the beach because it's just there.
Right here, yeah. So we actually thought Nors was going down for a sleep.
We should have left her in the pram. Duh. She was so asleep, like no dummy, passed out.
Yeah.
And I tried to transfer her and she laughed in my face.
There.
So we're actually feeling really lucky with this site. We've got plenty of space here. We've got the whole mat set up. We could put our marquee up if we wanted to. Plenty of shade with this tree.
Yeah, got no one really around us. Like this part of the campground seems to be a lot quieter than down a bit further.
That's chockers down there compared to here.
We've got our own little private access to the beach, which some people have been using, but we'll allow it.
As in they're just pulling up and
there's
down.
A sign that says my beach is your beach, so I guess they're allowed to use it.
We stopped in an op shop on the way back. I love my op shops. Tam?
I'm not a huge fan, but since having Nora, I've got a different lens, so I'm looking for toys and little things for her.
Anyway, I just want to show you a couple of things that we got. First thing, this hat.
Hit me.
For Nora.
There you go, honey. And I'm embarrassed. Your turn.
Okay, so coming up soon, I've got to actually, wait a second.
Oh, God.
So in about a couple of weekends, I've got a golf tournament. I'm a shocking golf player, but I've got a golf tournament coming up with a few friends. We do it every year to try and raise money for cancer. One of my friends' dads passed away from cancer, so it's a sort of a big deal. We've got a trophy for the winner. It's called the Oop. But for the loser, they have to wear one of these on their driver for a whole year until the next time. And they've got to pretend that they like it. Here's the first one, the lamb. Not bad. And the second option, come on, get on there. It's a bit toyder, this one, but I still love it. The second option is a dragon. So yeah, there are two options, but we're actually going to let you guys choose. So please, in the comments, let us know, should we run with the sheep or the dragon? Which one's more embarrassing? Tam, what's your bet?
Well, I've got something very funny to tell you.
Go.
This whole time you've been filming that, she's been doing the biggest poo, and I've got the microphone on, so I'm not sure. I mean, big poo.
Okay, well, we're going to cut here because I'm going to change it. Let us know, which one do you think is better?
With its little...
Just imagine that sticking out of your professional golf bag.
Yeah.
Woo. Can't wait.
She can't wait either.
Okay, just before I eat lunch, I thought I'd quickly show you the electrical and water setup that's here. I'll spin you around and check it out. So this is the electrical box. There's nothing on this side, it's empty. But on this side, you've got a 15 amp power adapter or power plug to jump into there. And down here, we've got 4 different taps. We've never actually had power hooked up to the van before. We've got this big Renogy 3000 watt inverter charger. So yeah, it's an inverter, it gives you power, but it also means a charger. You can plug it in, it charges your battery and everything. So we thought this would actually be pretty hard to hook up, so we put it off for a fair while. But at the end, we just bought a 15 amp cord, standard one for caravans, cut the end off, wired it in, and when we plug this in, it just charges. Cool. Better go eat some lunch, eh? Tam's just outside getting Nora to sleep and she's going to put her in the pram for a little bit. While she does that, I'm going to cook up some lunch. We've had a few people in the comments asking for a bit more detail on how to cook the egg wraps that we do. So I'm going to take you through a real quick tutorial. So let's do it. Okay, first things first, you'll need to grab everything you'll need. 3 or 4 eggs in here, and then throw in some spring onion, bit of salt and pepper, and stir it all up. Just a little tip, we always pre-cut our spring onion and keep it in here, just as a bit of a space saver in the fridge. Get that fry pan nice and hot. Very important step, give it a squirt. And then pour half of your mixture in. You want to wait till it gets pretty sticky, and then you can put the wrap on top and it'll hold together. Look at that, nice and sticky. And let it stick for a minute or two. When it's feeling nice and sticky, you can give it an old flipperoo. And from there, you can throw in anything you want. Today, we're just going the standard. We're going some cheese, some spinach, some mayonnaise. Oh, let's put some refried beans in too. And now the tricky part's flipping it. Tam picks on me because I've got sensitive fingers. She's much tougher than me. Let's see how we go. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, let it sit like this for a minute or two, just while everything inside melts. And there you go, you got the perfect egg wrap. Let's dish it up and see what Tam thinks of it. You ready, honey? Good?
Delicious. We've just sunscreened up and we're going to go down to the beach shortly.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
One's going to whip up some iced almond lattes, grab the beach tent, go set up. So I'm going to leave you in Tam's capable hands.
Okay, Nora and I are just giving Ryan like 5 minutes to set up down the beach. We find that, especially with Nora, getting to the beach and having everything set up makes life so much easier. So I'm just going to get this beach gal organised. I want to see her face now. One of the main reasons we actually paid for this site was because it had beach access. It's literally about 20 steps to the beach. This is very new to us and it feels like a bit of a luxury, so we are using it up. All right, let's go to the beach.
Okay guys, so this is our setup.
We spent some time at the beach maybe yesterday or the day before without this tent, and it was just really hard to manage the shade for Nora. So we went hunting for a bit of a beach tent. This is $35 from Kmart. So for now, this will do the...
That's a big spew.
That was a big spew, and I brought a cloth.
Yes.
Where was I?
So with that spew, maybe we'll finish it here and go and get some beach time, eh?
Yeah.
Okay guys, so it's mid-afternoon here. What's so funny?
I was just thinking, yeah, we've had a pretty great day.
Hey, we're going to quickly show you now. We're going to go for a quick walk and show you as a car goes past. We're going to quickly show you just another couple of really cool reasons why a paid site is actually pretty good. We're discovering, right?
Yeah, I'm loving this site.
I would actually say there's no free site we've been to that's had access like this. In Victoria.
In Victoria. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Although Blanket Bay is free now.
Oh, yeah.
As of
thanks, Jacinda
last
Allen.
week, yeah.
What a woman.
So that's great. But this beach here is stunning. Like, no waves. You walk out and it feels like you're in another world.
Yeah.
Like paradise.
I was chatting to the owners of one of the beach huts here, and they said that he imagines that this is like what the Mediterranean's like. And you probably think it's pretty similar. So I just can't get over how still it is. And picturesque.
And clear.
It's like literally the sea into the horizon. To the sky, you can't see the horizon.
I took a photo, like thinking I'd send it to my sister, and I almost had to write, can you see where the water, like, the photo didn't look any good because it was just all blue.
All right, well, should we show them this thing?
Let's show them the thing.
The thing?
Thing.
All right, let's do it.
Gorgeous girl. You ready to go? Thanks for being so great today.
It's recording, so you do it. Whatever you want.
So we had every intention of going to Coles and showing you guys around this campsite, but we actually got invited to hang out with the couple who have a beach hut just behind where we're staying. They've got a little 3-month-old, so I think we bonded over having a baby, and we just hung out with them for the last hour, which was really nice. However, it means it's now 7 o'clock and this little one's a bit squirmy, so she's going to go down really shortly. So Ryan's gone to the toilet, we're going to cook up dinner, and then tomorrow morning we will show you around the campsite. Bless you. Oh, honey.
Hey, good morning, guys. So a little bit of an incident this morning. I woke up a bit earlier. We had a bit of work to do, just magazine work, and about 5 a.m. I flicked the coffee on, and I'm thinking, what is that smell? I thought, oh no, is our electrical system burning? Tam, what was it?
Ryan forgot to put water in the percolator.
We look over and the coffee pot, like the bottom of it, is just a red burning ring of fire. So ran over, switched it off. Took a while to cool down, and eventually I got some coffee and then got working. Right now I'm going to get a little bit of washing done.
Yeah, so this is one of the first campsites we've seen that the laundry is actually free. So
Totally free.
yeah, don't have to find $1 coins.
Do you have a dollar? Do you have a dollar for me?
Are we swimming today?
Yeah, just a little tip. Throw your detergent or your powder straight in the bag. For so long I've been carrying the laundry powder box like an idiot. Alright, so get this. On top of a totally free washer and dryer, yep, free, which is wild enough, the toilet blocks here at the McCrae Foreshore Reserve are cleaned every single day, even when we're the only ones using this block. I love this. Banana and coconut, hydrating shampoo, not for eating.
Yummy? Yeah.
We've also vowed to start making our own almond iced lattes because something happened yesterday, Branchy, didn't it?
Yes. We got 2 iced almond lattes. They were $19
For two.
both of them.
$8.50 each.
For some ice and water and milk.
So we've vowed we're never going to buy iced lattes again, right?
Right. Sorry, honey. That's not fun, is it?
Feels good.
Feels better than $19.
Now that's where you need to say better than a bought one.
Better than a bought one.
The weather took a little bit of a turn this morning, so Tam gave Nora a feed and got her down to sleep, while I packed up the site so we could go and do a little bit of exploring. Total pack up time, 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Not bad, hey? Shall we go? Okay. Can I put the radio on?
Alright, Ryan's just quickly ducked into the post office and dropped off some mags.
I was going to say there's a couple of old people who were next to us, and they said, guys, do yourself a favour, head to this Fort Nepean place. Half an hour down the road, it's right on the point of the peninsula. So we don't really know what's in store there, but we figure let's just go check it out, eh?
Yeah. It's not really a beach day today, so it's a good chance to get out and have a bit of a drive around.
Windy and rain. Ooh.
Yeah. So Fort Nepean is actually located in Point Nepean National Park. We came across this sign while driving, which means we get to play everyone's favourite game. Who's that?
Australian animal. Hey guys, don't worry, we'll give you a little bit of thinking time here because, you know, there's 4 animals. Righto, time's up. First up, the blue-tongued lizard. Next is the bandicoot or bilby, I'm actually not too sure. Then, you got it, old mate echidna, and lucky last, nope, not a kangaroo, it's a wallaby. So we've come here with no real idea about what this is.
I've just seen some people come from over there walking.
Yeah, you feeling good? Mum's playing with your cradle cap. You can catch the bus, but if you've seen our channel before, you know we prefer to walk when we have the chance. So we took the secluded 2-hour-long path instead. It's peaceful and there's plenty to see along the way.
Take this cemetery, for example. It dates back to the 1850s and holds some fascinating history. This is where quarantine patients and shipwreck victims were laid to rest.
Listen, I know I shouldn't be laughing, but Tammy just was walking along and this stick got her in the head. I saw it coming. I thought, you're going to duck, but
I was too busy chatting.
how's your melon?
I thought they would have chopped them down. People are walking here.
How's the view, hun? Here's a bit of Aussie history for you. You've heard of Harold Holt, right? The Aussie Prime Minister. One day in December 1967, he went for a swim and, yeah, just disappeared. The actual Prime Minister of Australia, just gone.
And where did this happen, you ask? Right here. Apparently, Holt had special permission from the army to swim here, even though it was super dangerous.
It's honestly a wild story. A Prime Minister goes for a swim and never comes back again? You can't make this stuff up.
You're kidding.
Wow, we just felt some raindrops. See over there? Right down there. That's where we need to get to before we get absolutely drenched. What do you reckon, Branch? Any chance?
Yeah, there's a lot of chance.
Look at you powering. So it's pretty windy here, but I want to spin you around because check out the difference between the coast and a bay. Look at how beautiful that water looks compared to a surfer's dream.
Yeah. And the Prime Minister chose to swim there when he could have swam there.
What is wrong with him?
Silly guy.
What's he got to prove? Well, we made it. And I've got to say, this is one eerie but pretty rad building.
These tunnels were used to move ammo, keep soldiers out of sight, and, of course, share a few scary stories to pass the time.
But did you know this area started as a quarantine station? Back in the 1850s, anyone arriving with a sniffle or worse was sent here. Sound familiar?
Nora caught her first ever bus back to the van, and from there we made our way up to Arthur's Seat, which is reasonably close to the foreshore campgrounds. From up here, there are some pretty epic views, and we even found a nest of cockatoos.
Okay guys, we've just wandered back to the van and we figured before we answer the big question, we'd better give you an album recommendation for this video. It's by a girl called Lisa Mitchell, a woman called Lisa Mitchell, and the album is called Wonder. The album is called Wonder. I always muck that up. But Tam's got a little bit of a confession that she needs to share. Come on over.
It's not a confession, it's a fun fact. My sister and I voted for Lisa Mitchell when she was on Australian Idol many, many years ago.
Okay, I'll take that as a confession. Righto, come on in. Okay guys, so the big question we're trying to answer throughout this whole video is
it worth paying for a campsite?
And I think based on this site in particular, well, the site that we've been staying at in Rosebud, the answer is yes.
A big fat yes.
A big fat yes, but I guess it depends on where it is and also how much you're paying. So everyone who's travelling around has a different budget, and we are not big spenders at all. Like, it's pretty rare for us to pay for a site. This site here costs $21, but as soon as Christmas, the New Year period hits, it skyrockets, like it triples in price. It goes to $64. For us, that's way too much, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Considering that it's, you know, it is just a piece of grass. So $61, I'd be expecting like a pool and a spa and all those fancy luxuries.
Everyone's got their own budget. For some people that's cheap, for us, not really. We were sort of chatting on the way back to the van and we've broken down for us, the big 3 reasons as to why we think it's worth it. And the first one for us, it's the amenities and the comfort levels.
Yeah, being able to like hook up and have electric here, like what are they called? Just like a power outlet, or
Yeah, like just to be able to plug into power.
plug in and have water accessible,
Yep.
showers, toilet, laundry's been
Yeah.
free, which has been amazing.
Yep. And even like if you go to a free site, those toilets aren't cleaned every day.
So the second reason would be security and peace of mind. So like when we showed up at this campsite, we weren't looking around for a spot. We knew exactly where we had to go, rather than a free site where you might be driving around for a little while trying to find your perfect piece of land.
Yeah. The other thing with like in terms of security, we know that if there was an emergency or something happened to us or to Nora, it's not far to go if we need to pop to the pharmacy or even to call an ambulance if that ever happened, which does happen. Yeah. The other thing is a lot of these places you pay for, there's a governing body. So it means that there's someone there that you can contact if there's trouble. And that leads us on to our third point, which for us is convenience. So if you pick a site like this, you are surrounded by shops. We've got Coles around the corner, the post office, everything we could possibly want. Cafes.
Many, many cafes.
Bagels. Free sites are generally pretty remote, so they're in the middle of nowhere. There's hikes and things, but here, like we've driven half an hour and we've found great attractions.
And don't forget the beach. The beach is one of the main reasons I would pay for this site. It's, you know, pretty close.
Yeah.
Very close. As
Couldn't
close
be any
as it
closer.
could be.
Couldn't be any closer. Righto, guys, we're actually probably going to leave it there. So we think, yes, definitely paying for a site is worth it if you have picked the right place.
Yep.
To be honest, the reason we actually chose this one is there's no free sites in this area.
We also found a really cool shop on our drive, so we're going to leave you with that. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and thanks for branching out with us for this video.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.